Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another brand new Materwelon upload. I hope you're having a great day so far, and we're back with another episode of Materwelon Speaks, which should be called Why Do You Even Open Twitter Anymore? Because every time I seem to go on that incredibly toxic platform, somebody gets cancelled for some dumbest reason, and it recently hit MrBeast, and I do actually have a couple of things to say about it. But before we get into this, I of course need to shamelessly plug my channel. We're currently at 79 subscribers. That's 6 times as much as I had on this day last month. Thank you all so much. I greatly appreciate it. If you wish to become part of the Materwelon quote-unquote community, then make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. And you can even turn on the bell to always be notified when I upload. Also, while you're at it, I have Twitter at @RealMaterwelon. If you're interested in whatever it is I tweet about on there, then make sure to drop a follow as well. Okay, enough promotion. Let's actually get into today's topic now. So MrBeast, as 95% of the common YouTube audience knows, is one of the biggest creators on the platform, and not just one of the most popular, but he's also clearly one of the most wholesome people on YouTube as well. He's obviously well known for making a lot of videos, giving away his own money to random people, fans, companies, and even charities, as well as producing some incredibly original challenges. And of course for being one of the people leading the charge against T-Series in support of PewDiePie back in the good old subwar days. Which is actually also when I personally started watching MrBeast's videos. And ever since that, I think I've probably seen every single one he uploaded since then. So basically, MrBeast is obviously a very wholesome guy and beloved by 99% of the YouTube community. But some people are just jealous of other people's success and desperate for clout, just like this guy over on Twitter. Yes, the dumpster fire platform that is Twitter strikes yet again, cause this man actually tries to convince the internet that the MrBeast, who has given away multiple thousands of dollars to people of every ethnicity imaginable, is in fact a racist. I bet this is some very shocking information that's definitely not entirely fictional, so let's see what this guy has to say. Farrokh Sanmat, who ironically has written good thoughts, good words, and good deeds in his Twitter bio, claims MrBeast just threw me out of his stage on Clubhouse after bringing me up saying, "I can't spell your name, so let me yote you out." Yote is past tense for yeet, so pretty much means throw you out. He asked the audience to put photos of ourselves with Gary Vee, so I did. He invited me on his stage filled with white dudes only, skipped me twice, then came back to me and just cut me to say that I didn't even place a word in. Obviously, these are some incredibly harsh claims, and for those who don't know anything about Clubhouse, Clubhouse is some sort of knockoff social media platform that have been growing rapidly in user base the past couple of months, cause they apparently pay influencers all over social media a shit ton of money to not only promote their platform actively but also regularly use it. I guess it's the most similar to Skype or House Party in their outlay. You can basically just chat with random people in calls on there, and the user base is obviously attracted by the big creators such as the likes of MrBeast and his friends, opening up these rooms where a certain number of people can join and interact with their favorite influencers. And this guy wants to spin the narrative that, hey, I joined MrBeast's call and then got kicked out by MrBeast himself for, I guess, being a foreigner. Therefore, he discriminates minorities and is a racist. I mean, this guy actually does go all in on MrBeast here. This isn't a case of cancel culture, this is racism, blatant racism. I'm disgusted and I feel shocked, to be honest. He was on my stage for a whole hour the other night too, shaking my head. And this sadly fooled and deceived a lot of people into actually believing MrBeast to be some kind of racist, when in reality this truly is just cancel culture at its finest. But how can I know all this? Well, apart of the fact that MrBeast just seems like an outright nice dude, basically being that one person everyone wanted to be friends with in high school, one of MrBeast's closest associates, that being CeeLo, who I guess is best known for being the guy that runs and organizes the Minecraft events on the MrBeast gaming channel, as well as looking like he wants to beat you up, actually replied to this guy in the comments defending MrBeast. I'm paraphrasing here, but he's basically saying that he was in the same room in the same time as the Accuser, and MrBeast just wanted to host a smaller room, which is obviously understandable considering the more people, the more you have just everybody talking over each other. And he goes on to state that this is absolute slander, which I'll definitely have to agree with. He even shows the screenshot of MrBeast texting him that he would prefer to host a smaller meeting. Granted, this doesn't completely exonerate MrBeast yet, but then CeeLo also found a recording of this entire club room, which goes to showcase how this guy just completely took the situation out of context. I'ma just play the clip for you all right here.
Really interesting.
So
All
I
right.
thought it
Well,
was
so Colin,
indicating that you had something to say.
Yeah, I'm gonna yote you, Colin. Thank you for coming up. Sorry, I'm really bad with names. I'm gonna yote you as well. Cool.
And this got over 160,000 views over on Twitter. And it goes to show that what actually happened here is Mr. Beast just needed a smaller room and randomly kicked out 2 people, or at least revoked their ability to talk, which he obviously can't do. It's his room after all. And this guy seriously wanted Twitter to believe that the reason he was kicked, or I guess muted, was entirely because of his race, and that makes Mr. Beast a huge racist. Boy, how can you be so pathetic? If we water this down, he basically got muted in a Discord call by the admin, and he's out here claiming Mr. Beast is racist because of it. Man, it's just entirely sad to see everybody wanting to cancel a person that has brought nothing but good to this platform over something as minor and as uncontroversial as that. If I were in your shoes, I would just be grateful that you got to be one of the few lucky people that were even let into the call, because there's of course thousands of people waiting because everybody wants to talk to Mr. Beast. So I really hope you enjoyed your 2 seconds of relevancy, because you're damn sure never gonna get in contact with Mr. Beast again. Also, just like the fact that he politely said he doesn't know how to pronounce his name is, to me at least, better than him just pronouncing his name wrong would be. Like, let's say my name is Levi, I'd appreciate a person asking how to pronounce my name way more than somebody just coming up to me and calling me Levi or Leffy. Although neither are all that bad, honestly, I don't have any problem with that. So in conclusion, this is obviously just my opinion after all, but I think he's just a filthy cloud chaser that tried to attack one of the most wholesome creators on the entire platform for basically nothing at all. I don't think Mr. Beast mishandled the situation here in the slightest, and I absolutely don't believe that Mr. Beast is a racist or anything along those lines. And yeah, that's how we conclude today's video. As always, I'm intrigued to know your opinion in the comments, so make sure to write that down below. Also drop a thumbs up if you enjoyed, it really helps the channel out a lot. Subscribe if you haven't already, and if you want to see more stuff like this. And yeah, that's all from me. Make sure to stay safe during these times, and we'll hopefully see us again next video. Cheers.